We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andy Gonzalez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Andres Sanchez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 14 on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Donnellan. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donnellan comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Omar Santana, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Chet Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gustavo Hernandez, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kurt Baggett. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in, Estevan Ponce. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
And that's what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy who can stick out there and just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ricky Martin.
Standing in, Ricky Marchant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Baggett at second. Ponce is over at first with 1 away. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Second and third here, 1 man out. In there, 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, George Herring. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, this vet's still got it. It's so big for a team when they've got an experienced guy like him to produce in huge ways on the field as well as off.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Corbin Carroll, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Charles Dwyer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Rodney Teague waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Hits, comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Striding in for his first at bat, Rodney Teague, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 1-0. Now in the box, George Edler. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
George Edler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting set, the third baseman, Reese Hines.
Now at the plate, Reese Hines, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up on to first, and there were two down. At the plate, Quentin Broadway. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Damian Caudle.
Damian Caudle.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Minoso.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andres Minoso. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit softly down the line at first. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Racing back, the right fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Donnellan, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Now to the plate, Elvis Glass. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Glass swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, he certainly earned this long-term deal, but you have to assume that the last couple years on this thing, they are not going to get the return on their investment. They are expecting production early and often.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
At the plate, Kurt Baggett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Estevan Ponce, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. The A's lead this one 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Santana.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 1-2 now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Edler in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chet Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. How about that?
Now back.
So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Hines is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Ricky Marchand. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Softly hit out towards short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box, George Edler, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Striding in, Rhys Hines. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Stepping in, Charles Dwyer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Charles Dwyer.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
No, that's low.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Fouled off. Teague is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
At the plate now, Damian Caudle. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, Andres Minoso, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
None out, runners at first and second. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Andres Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Diego Irizarry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Jeffrey Donnellan, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
He's set, and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Has a look, now the pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Popped him up. Dwyer has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Elvis Glass.
Elvis Glass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Santana takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kurt Baggett. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on.
1, no strike.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Chet Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Chet Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Irizarry has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. No outs, nobody on. 3-2 to the A's center fielder. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
The 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. To short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready once again, Rodney Teague. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in and looking for more, Damian Caudle. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Estevan Ponce.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Escobar arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Pitts is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Leland Crockett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping up to the plate, Andreas Minoso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andreas Minoso.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count. Ball. The count 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball upstairs. Ball that's upstairs.
Andres Sanchez will be next. Here it is on 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Andres Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Next up for the A's, Jeffrey Donnellan. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Omar Santana. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
At the plate, Chet Escobar fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
The count is 1-2.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the A's scratch for one on the strength of this RBI triple. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The A's lead this one 8-0. So digging in now, George Herring.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Carroll has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
now back, first base.
Coming to the plate now, George Edler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Rhys Hines. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Corbin Carroll. He'll start us off in the 8th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
In now, Charles Dwyer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey!
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 6.
Striding into the box, Rodney Teague. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
With runners in scoring position this season, Teague hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Todd Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Damian Caudle will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping up now, Andreas Manoso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 9-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lifted down the line in left. Another try at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carroll is there, and he has it for the first out. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Johnny Alexander answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Johnny Alexander.
Now at the plate, Elvis Glass. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kurt Baggett is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home.
The count 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and I think you had to see this one coming. It's another double play. Their 6th of the ball game, and the inning is over. We've played 8 full. The A's lead it 9-0. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andres Sanchez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Donnellan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Omar Santana. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 9-0. Digging in, Estevan Ponce. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Carroll is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. Here comes the first pitch.
One and one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
George Herring would be next. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Ground ball foul down the left side. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in now, George Herring, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Athletics jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gustavo Hernandez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.